country following the death of George Floyd. What started as a peaceful demonstration last night grew tense as the night progressed. Things wrapped up just a few hours ago. News 3 reporter Anthony Sabella is live at the oceanfront. Anthony, what does it look like out there at this hour?
Hey, so yeah, I'm here along at Atlantic Avenue, right in front of Pier Shops near 15th Street, and this is what we're seeing at this entranceway. Take a look at just the damage in these doors. You can just see just how much damage there is, and this is a good example of what we're seeing up and down Atlantic Avenue here around 15th, 16th, 17th Streets, this area. We've seen a lot of street sweepers coming through, cleanup crews taking care of everything after this protest went through last night, as you mentioned, ended not too long ago, early this morning. Now, I want to kind of start from the beginning. We know the protest started earlier yesterday evening, and it started relatively peaceful. Folks marching up and down Atlantic Avenue in honor of George Floyd, who of course was as a black man in Minneapolis who was killed by a white police officer. We know that they've joined several other protests in not only our area but across the country. Many of those protests across the country turning into riots, but many peaceful ones as well. This one, again, starting out peaceful, but things escalated as the night went on. We know that police declared this an unlawful assembly closer to midnight. We had a crew here last night. They saw police arrive in tactical gear. They deployed tear gas to try to disperse and break up some of these crowds. We know from our crew yesterday, they said they saw protesters throwing rocks at police. So things really escalating as that night went on. Eventually, it went past midnight. We know police, they tweeted shortly after 2 o'clock in the morning that everything had finished. So this went way into the evening, and only now is it clear here at the oceanfront. And as I mentioned, we're seeing folks sweeping streets, cleanup crews, things like that. We have yet to really go up and down the street and assess all of the damage just yet, so we're going to work on that this morning. But definitely an eventful night here at the Virginia Beach oceanfront. Now police are asking not only visitors but also people who live here in the city to stay away from this area until further notice, until they can get a for sure hold on this situation. We'll of course continue following the story and keeping you updated both on air and online at WTKR.com. We're live in Virginia Beach. Anthony Sabella, News 3.